You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Extra Magic Hour, your park-centric show here at Walt's Apartment Productions. I am one of your hosts, Sam, and today we are going to be talking about all kinds of Halloween merch, some changes coming to Walt Disney World, and some Universal Pass member exclusives. So before we jump into today's topics, we want to thank our sponsors, Sunken City Design, Getaway Today, and Where in the Park, and give a big shout out to our Lamplighters, our Patreons that are keeping the conversation going in our absolutely free Discord. So come join us over there. If you are looking for links of any of those things that I just mentioned, they are in the show notes below. And before we dive into our topics for tonight, let's say hi to my co-host tonight, Courtney. Courtney, how are you?
I'm back. I feel like I haven't been on here in like a month.
Well, I'm glad you're back. I can't say we because it's just you and I hanging out in the Extra Magic Hour tonight. But that's okay. We've got lots to talk about.
Yes, we do. I'm excited about it.
I know, especially like you and Kelly are such Halloween girls that whenever I see when I see Halloween merch, I'm like, oh, they're going to love this. They're going to love this. So we're going to talk about that today. We're just going to jump right into Halloween talk.
Yeah. Because we're Halloween girls, but like not scary Halloween. Like I don't like to be like at Halloween Horror Nights and be jump scared.
No. You're Oogie Boogie Halloween.
Yes.
You're like Minnie Mouse dressed as a witch Halloween.
Exactly. That's
not scary Halloween. No. Not like Halloween serial killer Halloween.
Right.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. I can do the serial killer Halloween if somebody's like holding my hand, but all by myself, no. I will jump out of a plane. I will go fishing in the woods by myself that night. I will fight a grizzly bear before I want to do anything like that by myself.
I mean, I will watch people on YouTube go through the houses, but I will refuse to go in them myself.
And I mentioned that on this show before is I've had an experience where like they're not supposed to touch you. Like, and I've had somebody hold my wrist. Like,
oh, no way. See, I was traumatized because we didn't even go into a haunted house, but it was like a haunt, like a neighborhood haunt, but it was in an abandoned kind of an abandoned mall. So they would take this section of the mall and they would put it in a haunt. And one year at the end of the haunt, it was a guy with a chainsaw and he chased this girl out of it. And then we were walking to Hometown Buffet, for dinner, and he did not stop at the girl. He went after everybody in the parking lot basically. And so like, I was like, so that's kind of like where I was like, and I was really little when that happened too. And I was like, nope, never going into a haunt.
No. Yeah. Joey loves it though. So
Joey loves it. Yes.
He can tell us all about it.
Yes. And he is free to go with Amanda and Kevin or with Sarah Richard or whoever he wants to go with.
Just not with Courtney.
No. Sorry. If I didn't go for my best friend's like bachelorette party, I'm sorry, baby. You're not going to get me to go.
So here's more of your style of Halloween. Yes. So there's some new Halloween decorations that went up overnight in downtown Disney. So they moved the King, Mickey, and Minnie and Queen Minnie because they have the 70th anniversary medallion in it where it used to be. And then
they moved them, but they also moved them because they used to be on the tram trail. Like when you're taking the tram into the park, they used to be on that trail first, and then they moved them to downtown Disney. But the medallion's there right now, so they moved them to a different location.
They are so cute too, and Fog Effect under Pluto.
Nice. I love that for him. We don't have enough fog effect at Disney for sure.
And honestly, like there's a way to do it tastefully and make it cute without being too kitschy or too spooky. So I think
Right?
they did.
Exactly.
That's a great placement of it because you think he's really low to the ground. You know, he's walking on all fours. So
Yeah. I love
we
it.
also know that Maleficent is going to be making her appearance at the party. So,
So every year they tease
mhm,
new villains that are going to be at Oogie Boogie's party and at the Oogie Boogie Bash. Now, I will say that when Oogie Boogie Bash first debuted, Maleficent was one of the original villains, but they've since kind of rotated them out. So Maleficent and the Evil Queen have been gone for the last like 2 years, I think.
yes. So she is back this year. They
Yeah.
put this video up on Instagram. So we're going to go ahead and watch Disney Parks video.
Summoned all the demons from her castle to prevent Prince Philip from reaching the princess.
What a glittering sin. Now go, and do not fail me.
This is about as scary as we want it.
Yes.
We don't want it much scarier. Like that,
No.
like
I mean, when you're up
spooky
in front of
animated
her
movie.
face, like she's pretty scary. she
Well, the whole
definitely gives
ambiance
off
of
like
her throne area is
Mhm.
spooky.
Yes. I love her. I love her.
There's another notorious villain joining Oogie Boogie Bash
For the very first time.
for the
He is
very
brand
first
new.
time. He
Yes.
is. So,
He's brand new.
Syndrome.
Syndrome is making his appearance.
So if you're not watching on our YouTube, you kind of just blasted the cell phone screen for us. I was laughing reading the comments on this one though, because they're like, they did him dirty with the body. Thank goodness this is for Oogie Boogie Bash, because I'm pretty horrified. And I think those comments are in reference to his I don't it's awkward looking to me. What do you think?
I mean, Syndrome was always an awkward looking villain anyways.
Yeah.
The way that they drew him, I mean, like he's got these beady little eyes, he's got the slick back like hair and stuff like that, orange red hair, and like yeah, he's an overweight superhero. He always was. So like I don't
Yeah.
get the reaction to him because I feel like he's pretty accurate, screen accurate to be a live action version of him. But also he was never my favorite villain. Like I just always kind of found him to be pretty pathetic. So my opinion of him is going to be: does he have the mannerisms and does he act like the Syndrome in the movie? Because I mean, my first glance at him was like he was pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the backlash on him at all.
The comments were hysterical though. And that was just a couple of them that I had read.
Mhm.
I do think they could have, like when I looked at the wig a little bit closer up, I was like, it's a little awkward. Like you can
Yeah,
tell
but I
that
mean,
you
his
can
hair
tell.
was always a little awkward. Like,
It
I
is.
mean,
It is.
and like, I will say, I'm gonna call him out. Lewis in our chat, in one of the chats, he was like, they should have done the slick back, like, hair and like made it like he almost wanted it to be like with the plastic hair, you know? And I was like, dude, if they would have done that, you would have said it looks so fake. So, like,
Yeah.
you weren't gonna make anybody happy, honestly, with this.
Yeah, I don't think that he's an easy character to bring to live
No.
action, but
And honestly, I think that's why they haven't done it yet.
so
I applaud them for, trying to do it because I know people were clamoring for other villains to make an appearance, and Sid has been there for the last like 4 or 5 years, or
Yeah.
not 5 years, but because like Oogie Boogie's, I think only 5 years old, but at least 3 out of the 5 he's been there. So I think we needed to give Sid a little bit of a rest, even though he was such a spot on character, like mannerisms and lookalike, like he was really good for sure.
But what you just said too is that interaction that we just shared on the screen, he's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
I think people just need to go back and watch The Incredibles is what that means if they're having an issue.
And like you go see it and get the face value of it. Like Courtney will come back and tell us and be like, hey, it was a great interaction.
Yeah.
Have Joey record it for us.
Absolutely. I bet you anything there's going to be a video on it on Elements of Fun too. But like
see.
Yeah. I mean, we had lots of great interactions with Sid for sure. Like we told him to like he wanted to know what NASA meant, and we were like, "You don't know what NASA means?" Like we were very like sassy to Sid, and so we love interacting with Sid. But like we also wanted new characters, and so now we get to interact with Syndrome.
I can't wait to see your interactions. So we were just talking about Joey, and he had thrown something in our planning chat earlier. He was very excited about it because it was a little early on in his opinion. But
yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy, Monsters After Dark started today at 3 p.m.
That is really early. It's weird because it may not be that early because the first Oogie Boogie is this Sunday. We are recording on Thursday, August 14th, which is also the opening day of Horror Unleashed in Vegas. So it is spooky season. But because the first party is on Sunday, I think that they started Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Monsters After Dark. Earlier than they would have normally, because it's even a little weird to us because on the schedule, August 22nd is the start of Halloween time throughout the resort, but yet the first Oogie Boogie is August 17th. So they're already going to have at least 2 Oogie Boogie parties before Halloween time actually officially starts.
Yeah.
Or 3. Maybe even 3.
So
I don't know if Thursday is...
Multipass
on a Friday.
Multipass was available this evening. So Mission Breakout was available until 2 p.m. today, and then it's every day.
Yes.
Every day it's Mission Breakout until 2 p.m. and then after 3 p.m. it is Monsters After Dark during Halloween time at the Disneyland Resort. So
it closes for an hour and then it switches over, and so then 3 to park close, it's Monsters After Dark.
Yes, so you can see both in the same day. That's pretty cool. I feel like that is something that Disney could totally benefit from more in other attractions.
Absolutely, because it actually continues the story. So like in Mission Breakout, they're trying to break out Groot, and then Monsters After Dark, like you're following Groot throughout the place trying to make sure that he doesn't get eaten by the monsters. It's kind of really funny, and it is a continuation of the storyline.
Yeah, so that's amazing, and I feel like that is something that Disney could benefit from as far as creating rewritability in a lot of their attractions. Just change it up.
Have a day version and a night version.
Yep. Okay. We're not moving away from Oogie Boogie yet.
No, we got so much news.
We get to talk about merch now.
Yay. I love Oogie Boogie merch.
Oh, that's wrong merch. Switch to this chat. There we go.
There we go.
So we've got new Oogie Boogie merch. You want to tell us about it?
So every Oogie Boogie party, there's usually a spirit jersey and ears and some sort of Loungefly backpack. Sometimes there's been a sweater or a shirt that goes along with it. I've basically gotten like some kind of merchandise every Oogie Boogie. Last year, the Oogie Boogie ears had the villains on it, like as well. So it was like Oogie Boogie and Carthay, and then on the back it had the villains on it. So I don't know if it's the same. I really like the bow. Like I like the pattern on the ears because I like it on the bow, but I'm not so sure I'm sold about the spirit jersey quite yet because it's a little neon for me and a little busy.
Yes. I love the bag.
The bag is cool. I do like the Loungefly bag.
I love the way that the green and orange pop off of the yellow and purple. Like, so I like the neon on the bag, but I agree with you. It's very it's very Cheshire Cat. Like that's all it reminds me of when I look at it.
Definitely, yes. I
feel
like that print on the ears because it doesn't seem so like in your face, but like on the spirit jersey, there's just a lot going on.
I love the ears personally. Yeah. Again, you can look on YouTube if you want to chalk out what we're talking about as we're talking about it because we're looking at it right now. So cute. So it's like neon green, Oogie Boogie.
But I like that this sheer spirit jersey. It's like the bugs is coming out of him, like it, because that they really haven't focused on that before, and that's kind of really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, all looks great. All right, but that's not the only merch. We've got more merch. Because we also know that they do Run Disney does the Disneyland Halloween half marathon weekend.
Yes. Now, unfortunately, this is the last one for a while.
Yes.
Because of construction constraints. But
going through the race space.
Yes. And we will be there race weekend because Joey's niece and family members are some of them are running the race that weekend.
Oh, love it. So
we'll be there.
Can't wait to hear all about that.
I do love the cauldron. I'm like, if those show up in Company D, I'm totally getting those.
Yep. So there's dual cauldrons as the ears, and they've got like the thorny spines and bones and stuff. So yeah, they are great. So those are the ears. That same cauldron is on the Loungefly, and holy cow, I love that thing.
But I just I suspect that it's going to be one of those like hard to reach into zippers because it's so tall, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah. So unfortunately, trying to get the merch if you are not running during the half marathon. Good luck.
Well, the good thing is the expo is actually open to everyone. It's not just for runners, which I never realized before. But like my friend Sarah didn't run the Disneyland half marathon, like the one that they had earlier in the year. But she still went to the expo and she got some of the merch. So like you can get the merch. You can still go to the expo. It's open to anyone. But like for me, sometimes I'm like, but I wanted to run it. Like what good is it? Like certain things like I would like to, only have if you like experienced it. You know what I mean? But I can't really say because I do have a half marathon.
So you've ran a half marathon?
No, I've never run it. No, I've done a 5K, not a Disney one, but me and Kelly have done a couple of multiple sclerosis 5K marathons around the Rose Bowl, but never done a Run Disney event. But since I do have a cast member friend, it did come to Company D and we did get jackets. So I do have a half marathon jacket.
Very cute. Very cute. All right. So I definitely want to do Run Disney at some point.
It does look fun. Like I said, this is the last one for a while.
Yeah.
At Disneyland. They're still going to have them at Walt Disney World, but this one is going to be the last one for a while at Disneyland because they're going to be, they've already started construction on Avengers Campus.
Yes.
And so that is going to hinder some of the routes. So I'm even curious of what they're going to do. I know they put out the route maps, but like that was even before they they went vertical on Avengers Campus. So I don't know what they're going to do with that.
We're going to have to wait and see, but we will bring that information here as soon as we find out.
We will be. I don't know if we'll be watching it, but we'll definitely have a first-hand account.
Speaking of theme park changes
Mhm.
and things that are vertical, that's actually where I'm going to start this week in theme park history, because there is currently a roller coaster in Belmont Park. So Belmont Park is closing.
Oh no.
So do you know where Belmont Park is?
Absolutely not.
So it's actually the amusement park at San Diego's Mission Beach. So it's like their boardwalk. So it's actually one of the oldest coasters. They have one of the oldest coasters in the world.
Okay.
And it is called the Great Dipper. So have you ever, when I haven't seen it, but I've like read how it was described. Have you ever seen how vertical velocity is?
Yes.
So it's not a one track, or it's one track. It's not a loop though. So like you go forward up to an 85-degree angle, and then you go backwards down the path.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
like Superman in Magic Mountain.
Mm-hmm. So they are saying that SeaWorld San Diego may end up taking that coaster. Oh, because it was built in 2015. So it's still a rather new coaster.
Oh, that is rather new. Interesting.
So SeaWorld San Diego may be getting it. And there's a couple other theme parks who said that, or some of the Six Flags in Texas, I think, were possibly talking about it as well.
Okay.
So there is a couple. So anyways.
Well, at least it'll find a home.
Yes. That park opened in 1925.
Wow. That is one of the oldest one.
Yeah. But it's not the oldest, because we're going to get to the oldest here in just a second. Because, well, first, since we were talking about Guardian, Mission Breakout, and Monsters at Night, August 12th, 1994 is when Tower of Terror opened.
In Florida?
Hollywood Studios, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I was like, ours didn't open until 2003.
Yeah. Nope.
2004.
Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
Hollywood Studios. And then August 15th, something called Tivoli Gardens opened in 1843.
Oh, that's the one in in Holland or in Dutch?
It's in Copenhagen. Yeah.
Copenhagen. Okay.
So it is currently the second oldest operating amusement park. The oldest was, my notes are all over the place, in Bacon, Klampenborg, Denmark.
Oh.
Just north of Copenhagen. It opened in 1583.
Oh.
1583.
That is really old.
So that park, it's called Bakken. It started when a natural spring was discovered in the area. Locals believed the water had healing powers, so crowds began to gather there and to entertain all of the visitors, performers, food vendors, and eventually rides began to appear. Over time, it became a permanent fairground, and then they added traditional rides like carousels and roller coasters. Its wooden roller coaster called the Russische Bahnen, I'm probably butchering that, opened in 1932 and is still in operation today.
Wow.
Nice.
Those wooden coasters, dang.
Yeah, it's one of the few coasters in the world that still uses a brakeman on the train.
Oh my gosh.
That's scary. It also has free admission.
Awesome.
So, yeah. So, I was like,
you can die for free.
Yep,
no, I'm just kidding.
Pretty much. Nope, you're right. You're pretty right. And then two more that I wanted to mention. August 16th, so 2 days from the day we're recording this, is officially National Roller Coaster Day. And the reason we celebrated on that day is because there was a patent granted for a looping coaster design in 1898. So
Wow.
that is why they made that roller coaster day. And there is a theme park or an amusement park in Seguin, Texas called ZDT. And they are officially closing on the 17th. 17th of August is their last day.
Wow.
You know what? It wasn't, I had that wrong.
Oh.
It was not the Giant Dipper that's being relocated. The Giant Dipper reopened in 1990. The 2015 attraction that I was talking about that does the whole forward back thing was at ZDT, and that's the one that they may be getting. It's called a Switchback.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So I take back everything I said earlier, listeners. I apologize.
Oopsies. We got it mixed up.
But yeah,
that time, not the last time.
No. Nope. Talking about these theme parks that are like super old and ancient in existence, I am just like doing all this research now, so sometimes it gets tangled in my brain. So that's our hidden history for the week. So restored classic coasters and ancient theme parks, and saying goodbye to a park, but possibly relocating their latest attraction. So that is all we've got for this week in theme park history, our hidden history segment. Before we move on to more news for tonight, if you want to know people who probably have a way better insight into these theme parks than I do, because they go to pretty much every theme park they can, every amusement park that they can. And that
which I'm jealous.
Yes. Amanda was just at SeaWorld yesterday. So
wow.
And they're on a different adventure tonight, or else she would have joined us. But
yes.
They're having fun. But we are talking about our sponsors and our co-host, Where in the Park. So let's hear what they have to offer.
Hey fam, what scavenger hunt are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know Where in the Park? Because we do.
We do.
So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game, Where in the Park, right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers as we are, it's a fun, challenging even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
still
this
a challenge.
Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah,
them out.
they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
it'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate Where in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some Where in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
Definitely check out Where in the Park. Get yourself some game packs for all of your favorite theme parks. We're going to go over to Disneyland for a second. And Joey had put this in the chat, and I have no idea who this person is, but he said we have to talk about this Disneyland icon.
Yes,
so
he is definitely an
the unofficial mayor of Main Street.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about it, Courtney?
Yeah, this is Frank. Actually, he's a big, staple kind of person in the group called Mouse for Life. They're a big kind of social group that people just, kind of go to the parks together or do all the things. Like Amanda and Kevin and Kim, they started with like the Mouse Planet and Mouse Hunt and stuff like that. They're kind of all in the same group of people. But this guy, he was so sweet. Like he would just, I think he was an annual pass holder that just wanted to live out his retirement, and he would sit on the stoop of, or like where this porch is. I think that there's the same one in Magic Kingdom, but there's an actual porch that like has chairs on it that you
Rocking
can sit
chairs.
on. Yeah, and he would sit there like basically all morning long. I don't know if he was there in the afternoons, but he would sit there all morning long, and he would, from like park open to like maybe noon or so, and he would just sit there and talk with people and like say hi and wave at people. He's gotten pictures with Josh D'Amaro and Robert and Bob Iger. Like they both put out Instagram posts saying how much he was going to be missed. I think they're the ones who dubbed him the unofficial mayor of Main Street, because I don't think he always had that title. Now, he's not the only one that sits on that porch, but like he definitely had an Instagram account that said the porch potato of Disneyland or something like that. Everybody knew who he was. It's kind of like the clapping man, or the guy with all the pins all over his hat and vest. You see him all over Facebook. There's certain people that are always in the park, or like that one guy who like went to Disneyland every day for like so many years. You know what I mean? Or he was just one of the staples that you got to see every day.
Just like the Maserati guy at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Always
And he was actually there the Thursday that Kelly and I went to see our friend in the canoe races. And so when they announced that he passed away, I was like, oh my God, we just saw him that Thursday. So it was very, very quick and sudden. Nobody kind of realized, I don't think, that he was as sick as he was.
Yeah. So our wishes and prayers and good thoughts are with his family and friends and all of the people who were influenced by him. So
yeah, and there were a bunch of people that left like flowers on the porch and stuff like that. I don't know if they were real flowers or not, but definitely they've like done like celebrating Frank pins. At least the Mouse for Life group did, and left him on the porch.
You can't tell me these things because I didn't even know the man, but I hear this stuff and I get emotional.
I know. It's I didn't even know him that well, but
girl.
I know. I'm sorry, but like,
It's
I mean,
okay.
I didn't even know him that well, but like, I did see him on the porch every now and then. So by walking down Main Street, and he was always just so happy to be there. And he did just pass away right before his 80th birthday. So I know that I think this weekend they're kind of having a meetup just to celebrate his life kind of thing. So.
Oh. Yeah. That's sad.
But yeah,
but like,
quite a
hey,
shock.
like you said, Thursday he was sitting there on that porch. So
yeah. Yep, and he was
What a
happy
way to
as a clam.
Exactly. What a way to spend your retirement.
Yeah. And obviously a big Dodgers fan, so yeah.
So moving on to something that's a little less sad, but still just as touching.
Yes.
Disney just granted its 170,000th wish for Make-A-Wish.
Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm so glad that they partner with them.
Absolutely. So there's a 13-year-old young lady who had an opportunity to make a wish, and her name is Maddie. She wanted to get us like a sneak peek into Imagineering, essentially. So she watched the Imagineering story and watched Behind the Attraction, and she was like, I want to meet Imagineers. I want to become an Imagineer someday. So Make-A-Wish America and Josh D'Amaro met with her at Walt Disney Imagineering headquarters, and they surprised her with the news that she was going to get to go to Imagineering and a plaque commemorating her wish to be an Imagineer. And they took her on a full tour with her family and gave her the VIP treatment. So she met all of the Imagineers who were working on ride technology and audio animatronics in the building at the time, Disney Live Entertainment, and a lot of other things that were going on at WDI. And she got to look at some historical sketches, things from the archives, things that like we would love to be able to look at.
Right.
Meet Baby
I want to get
Groot.
my hands on. Ugh.
Literally, she's like, this is a dream come true for her and like so many of us. So getting to see this be her wish and Disney making it happen is so touching. It's so beautiful. She got to sit in on a Star Wars Rise of the Resistance panel that Imagineers were hosting at the time. And she learned about how Rise of the Resistance was created, the technology that makes it work. And they said she's an aspiring future mechanical and electrical engineer and a huge Star Wars fan. So like for her, that was
awesome.
Crazy. And that's day one. That's the first day.
Yeah,
the second
that's
day,
day one.
the second day, they got to meet with Imagineer Emily O'Brien, who was the interior designer for Cars Land at DCA. And then she got a walk through of Radiator Springs with the Imagineer who basically like imagined it. She was, and she hadn't experienced it yet. So she got a walk through.
Oh, wow. So she hadn't been there in a while then, or never been there.
And then she got to go do essentially the same thing in Galaxy's Edge. And she got to meet Oscar and Red, two of the BDX droids.
Oh, I love the BDX droids.
Yeah, so we're showing, and she's just having this like very personal experience with like Josh D'Amaro and like other, like all of these people that we love. She's getting this very personal experience. So Disney definitely put a lot of effort into this. And then she got to participate in the Celebrate Happy Cavalcade, where they celebrated her as Disney's 170,000th Wish Kid. And then she finished it with a tour of Walt's apartment. And then, got to spend the rest of the day doing her thing. So she got her little Imagineering book that she keeps, her sketchbook, signed by each Imagineer that she met throughout the day and at Disneyland. And then Imagineers from Glendale and Anaheim were in the book, just writing her notes and like drawing her sketches and stuff. And then she met with Leslie Iwerks in Cars Land.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me? That's awesome.
Yeah, to sign her copy of the Imagineering story.
Oh,
Disney is the largest Make-A-Wish sponsor.
Contributor.
Yeah. So we love that they do that. And this
one's extra special because obviously 170th and it's being Disney's 70th anniversary. Yeah. So they went big and all out for sure.
and honestly, like for a kid whose wish is to become an Imagineer,
that's just
good on
amazing.
her. Like, good on her. Perfect. Like, because her wish could have been absolutely anything.
Yeah.
But because it was something like so curated and something that like not a lot of kids say or ask for, she got a very curated experience. And I love that for her.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of curated experiences and things that Disney excels at,
yay!
Disney Cruise Line has been named the #1 large ship ocean cruise line in the Travel and Leisure World's Best Awards. So basically, killing the game. Disney Cruise Line's top of the line. World's best cruise line.
They keep cranking them out because they just sent the Destiny off across the ocean, and they just broke ground on a new one too.
Yep.
So
we talked about that.
Cranking it out.
I think 2 weeks ago it was it might have been 2 weeks ago, but
yeah, they're cranking it out again.
Joey and I were like, more cruise ships. The girls aren't here, but there's more cruise ships.
Yes, I was like, oh please, more.
Also, more exciting news: the official VIP studio tour, walking tour. Dates were just announced. So the tickets go on sale on the D23 website on Friday, August 15th, which is the day you're hopefully listening to this episode, if you're listening to it on the day that it comes out. And
they put these on sale all the time because as a gold member, you can go on the lot for these. Usually you can only sign up for one a year, but they have them, well, especially when it's the 100th anniversary of the company, they committed to doing more of the studio tours, because it used to like sell out like super quick. Like you couldn't even get a spot because I think it used to be only gold members could go, but now general members can sign up too. It's just a little bit more. Gold members get more of a discount.
Yeah. So I do have those prices, but just so everybody listening knows, the experience includes visiting Walt's restored 3H office suite, the original animation building, historic sound stages, the Walt Disney Archives, and Legends Plaza. And then you will get to shop at the Disney Studio store and the Walt Disney Company store. The gold member price is $99 for weekday tours and $109 for weekend tours. And the general member is $149 for weekday tours and $159 for weekend tours. So about a $50 difference between gold member and general members. So
yeah, but you still need to be a member of D23 to go to the studio tour. So it's not open to just anyone, but you can be a free member. So join D23. We love it. Because this is the exact tour that I took Joey on last July, not this July, but last July for our first anniversary. So
yeah, I remember seeing your guys' pictures too. And Joey looked so happy.
Yeah.
Joey's always happy.
I love that tour. And just you can still feel, even though it's a recreation of Walt's office, you can still feel Walt in that office. And you can also feel Richard and Robert Sherman in that office as well. So, and we just happened to go on that experience right after Richard had passed away. So, or not too long after Richard had passed away. So it was doubly kind of emotional for me, at least. I know he got teary-eyed too, but I was a basket case.
Do you think that while we listen to our Getaway Today episode, you can come up with a D23 or a studio walking tour travel tip for us? Something that you think everyone might not know, or something, a suggestion about how to do it the best way, or make the most out of D23?
Yeah, and then when we come back, we'll definitely talk about Destination D.
We will.
But yeah, I can definitely see if I can rack my brain and come up with the best way.
I believe in you, Courtney.
Do it.
All right. So let's hear from our sponsor, Getaway Today.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or Just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. All right, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
We are definitely back to the show. Did you think of something to share?
Yes, I think so.
Let's travel minute this. This is the Travel Minute, brought to you by Extra Magic Hour and Walt Apartment Productions. All right, what tip do you have for us, Courtney?
Okay, so when you go on this tour, they do take you into the archives, and they will have a bunch of statues around. Definitely will have an Emmy, a statue. And don't be afraid to, pick it up. They say that you can touch it and take a picture with it. I have one with me and Dave Smith, and it's one of Walt's. It is an original Emmy, but it's also one that they let you hold. And it's like for one of the True Life Adventures pictures that he did. So, or an Oscar. It's either, I think it's an Oscar that they have there. So don't be afraid to take a picture with it in the archives. They do change that exhibit up. You just get to go into like the lobby area, but they have a lot. They bring out and like do up the whole lobby with different archive artifacts. So look around there about everything. I think the last time we went, they had just gotten all of Bunny Matheson's, from the artist that had just died. They had all of his service awards. So they had his like 70th anniversary, like all of his service awards were there. So just take a look around, because you never know what you're going to find in the archives. And then also your guides that take you all the way through the studio lot are very knowledgeable. Sometimes they're actors themselves, or they've been working there a long time. I was fortunate. My first guide was Jeffrey Epstein, who is the Disney geek and was high in the D23 ranks. At the time, he was only known as the Disney geek. And it was before D23 like got really big with the expo and stuff like that, and before he raised through the ranks, before he left, but or was forced to leave.
You're like,
unfortunately.
I knew him before everyone else knew him.
Definitely, I was freaking out. I was like, Jeffrey, I need a picture with you. And that same trip, Dave Smith was there, so I got to see him before he passed away. Because he would just hang out in the archives. The second time around, we had a guy who. Yeah, that was a big one. But the second time when me and Joey went, we had a guy that was like a stunt double for Tom Hanks in Saving Mr. Banks. And he was like a background actor and a lot of things. And he just had worked on the lot and had done a lot of things with the company. So your guides are very knowledgeable. And so if you're not like us and are obsessed and, research all these things on your own, be sure to ask them so many questions, because they're a wealth of knowledge. They really are.
They probably love being able to share things with people who don't know too, because I'm sure a lot of the people who do take these tours are very, very knowledgeable. And that's why they're intentionally booking these tours. So if you're like, hey, I feel like I could benefit from this, go in, ask all the questions. Yeah. That was a great tip. See, I believed in you, Courtney. I knew you could do it. Speaking of something else that Disney does well, we are going to hop into talking about food and wine momentarily.
Destination D while we're still on D23.
Let's switch to,
Just since we're still on D23.
We're taking Courtney's lead on this one. We're going to go. Yeah. So go ahead, start talking about it, and then I'll switch to that.
Okay. So Destination D is on the off years of the Disney Expo, or what they now call the Disney Ultimate Fan Event. So this was always kind of made for just like a throwback thing, like just a nostalgia. It's run different from the expo, where you sit in a room. So everyone has a chair. Everyone gets to go to every presentation. So You don't have to fight or RSVP for anything.
Mhm.
You can go to all the presentations that you want. It's happening at the end of this month. It's in Orlando. It's going to be at the Contemporary. No, yes. Yes, no.
No, it's at Coronado.
It's at Coronado this time because it's
they
bigger.
switched it to Coronado, yes.
Yeah, it's usually at the Contemporary. It has been at the Contemporary before, but it's at Coronado now. So we don't know exactly if we're getting any big announcements, but if you are going, they did release the schedule, and there is a Walt Disney Studios showcase. So they may be talking about Zootopia 2. They may be talking about the new Pixar film Hoppers that are coming out next year. So not sure, but they are going to have a show.
They're also doing that villains panel as well.
Yes, that's on the Sunday. But it's going to be very Three Caballeros heavy. So if you like El Grupo and Three Caballeros, they're going to have that. They're going to have a panel devoted to Exitencio. They have this like Disney Around the Globe. I'm not sure what that is because I've never been to Destination D because it's always like in the summer. But
we talked about it a little bit on the live show yesterday, and we wonder if that is going to be showcasing parks things since there isn't an official parks panel.
The villains one, they said that they're going to be showing stuff from because they're going to go into the villains land. That one for sure. But I don't know because Disney Around the Globe India, there's nothing there. I don't understand. So maybe
we're getting something.
I don't know. It could be the Tropicals Americas. I don't know. But like, it's just, that's a little weird to me. They do have Disney on Broadway coming in and performing. They're going to do a panel with Phineas and Ferb. They're going to D2K Animated Classics. Don't know what that is. And maybe drawing two-dimensional ones. I'm not sure. This one is interesting, creating the happiest place on earth. This is what it ties back into, like the history. D23 is a lot about the history of the company. So that's what Destination D used to be really more focused on. Is the expo was the future of the company, whereas Destination D was about the history of the company. So
then you've got on Sunday that Disney Family Legacy conversation, the insider look at Disney castles.
Yeah. And then you have stay tuned. You're watching
Disney Channel.
I like that, but I know that like I don't know if it's celebrating the 40 years of Disney Channel or if it's going to have all the new stuff that's going to come because we have a new Wizards of Waverly Place coming up. We have they're turning Vampirina into a teenage vampire where she's going to be live action now. So I'm
actually kind of here for that though.
Yeah. And actually they're going to do a crossover episode where Billy from Wizards of Waverly Place goes to Vampirina.
Is he her love interest?
Well, Billy's a girl. So
wait, what's the boy's name?
He already has a love interest. He has a zombie or maybe is it a vampire too? But it's not Vampirina though. But Billy is gonna cross over with Vampirina. So
I haven't watched Wizards of Waverly Place in like years, but Vampirina, like Haley used to be obsessed
with her. Yeah,
obsessed.
So it's a pretty good lineup. They're also gonna have a special event at Typhoon Lagoon with Cuscotopia. They're also, I think, showing or at least celebrating 25 years of the Emperor's New Groove. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty good lineup. But like I said, there is no parks panel this year. I'm not quite sure why they tried to make it an announcement event the last time they had it. Because
it didn't work well in their favor. People were underwhelmed.
Yeah, that, and also it never was that before. Me and Joey were like talking blue in our face, and everybody was like, no, they're making announcements. It's a D23, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, that's not what Destination D was about. Like I said, Destination D was always about the history of the company, and the expo was about the the future of the company, the IP, the grandioso stuff. So I'm glad we're getting back to that, but I'm also sad that it won't be streamed, or at least they haven't said it would be, because that was really cool.
I would love to have it streamed.
I would want at least the villains one to be streamed, because
I want all of
especially
that.
if we're getting announcements in that one, but I'm not sure.
I mean, honestly, they need to record it all and put it on Disney Plus anyways. So
absolutely, because that's
what are we paying
Disney
for?
Plus should be. Exactly. That's what Disney Plus should be used for.
You have your own news channel now, Disney.
Exactly.
Go ahead, use
it. Use it.
So, are you ready to move on to food and wine?
Yes, we can move on now.
Oh, it's okay. We're good. Let's see. Food and wine. I feel like we're always talking about food and wine and always talking about Halloween. But
I feel like we're always talking about food.
We are. So we're not going to spend too much time on this, but
No.
classics coming back to food and wine, August 28th to November 22nd. The lump crab cake, Coastal Eats, Osakana Courage. Did I say that right?
I'm not sure.
Japan. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. Apple cinnamon and caramel mini churro sundae from Milden Molds, and then Emily's fromage montage. Yes.
Emil's.
Oh,
from
Emil's.
Remy.
Yes, Emil's. I can't believe I just said Emily. I'm reading this so fast. I just want to
because Emily in Paris,
Yes. Yes. So, lots of delicious things. We're just scrolling through them here, but you can check out this menu on the Disney Parks blog, Disney Eats. So lots of things to try at the Odyssey, Connections Eatery, near the Creation Shop, the Coastal Eats menu.
Eats.
Lump crab cake. Peruvian ceviche with mahi, shrimp, sweet potato, chulpe chocolate, and leche de tigre. I'm here for that. Seaside pot pie, shrimp scallops, crawfish tails, lobster bisques topped with a puff pastry. That's new too.
I would try that, except the last time I had crawfish, it didn't agree with me. But that was on a ship, so I don't know.
French onion soup style dumplings are new.
Yes, please. I'd try those.
Street corn style dumplings too. Absolutely. 1,000,000%. Pineapple colada. So lots of yummy new food. We're not going to spend too much time going into it. We can
There's
probably
so
come back
much
to it.
food.
There's so much.
Yeah.
I'm just touching on some of the new things. So like the Remy milkshake at Sunshine Seasons. It's a strawberry cheesecake milkshake topped with a cookie, mini cheesecake, white chocolate Eiffel Tower, and a strawberry.
That sounds really rich.
It
oh my
sounds
goodness.
too rich. I could not. Australia has the mixed berry pavlova, which is new.
Definitely going to be watching the Mammoth Club's food and wine video. Jesus
We're
Christ.
in my favorite place. We're in Mexico. Tostada de carnitas. Flan de cajeta.
Ooh, yummy.
Clarita margarita. It's a Cristalino tequila, orange liqueur, and clarified lemon juice. Okay.
Clarified, jeez.
Beijing Jiaxing noodles.
Ooh.
So, lots of new food
India,
coming everywhere.
Did they used to have an India booth?
It's near the China Pavilion. Yeah. All of these foods are actually they don't have anything new coming to the India. So they are getting a bear. Is that bear? I don't know. A spiced beef stew. Sounds amazing. Yep. All right, but lots
Too
of
spicy
things.
for me.
Not a big. Oh, Schopenhofer berry lime Hefeweizen. Von Trapp Brewing Oktoberfest Märzen style lager. So lots of yummy things. International Food and Wine Festival. Check it out.
Yep.
We're not going to keep talking about it too much because we've got more things we need to talk about
That
today.
seaside pot pie though looks really good. Oh my goodness. Like that picture makes it look really good. The seaside pot pie.
Oh, that does.
Oh
yeah, pretty much that's what caught my attention was the seafood in this one. the coastal ones.
The coastal one,
yeah, for sure.
A strawberry beer float. That's interesting.
So it may feel like a large world when you're trying to eat food in all of those places in the International Food and Wine Festival. But we're jumping over to something that's a little bit smaller.
Yes.
Because what happened at Small World?
Okay. So they've redone both Small Worlds on both coasts, but they didn't touch the boats on our coast. So they just touched the boats on the East Coast.
They touched the butt.
They touched the butt. That's really weird though, because I don't remember the seats. Maybe that's the blue one.
Yeah.
Look at how they're like separated.
Yeah. Because we're used to the benches.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm not quite sure if that's a specialty one or what, but like, yeah. So the red one has the peach seats and it's still the same, but like the blue boat behind it has separated seats, which is the first I've ever seen Small World have separated seats.
And we don't know what the purple one looks like, but apparently there's a new purple one.
Yeah, because then they go back to the old style of the Small World boats. So. But if you don't know, the Small World over here, and I think the Small World over there got an update as well. They put the new verse from Richard Sherman in the ride. So
yep, both coasts have it now. Have the final verse. Since we're talking about music now, since we're talking about that final verse, we're getting Lightning Lane for Little Mermaid.
We are. So the new Little Mermaid show in Hollywood Studios is now going to be added to your multi-pass selections. It's going to be in the tier 2 selection.
Yeah, so that starts on August 20th?
The 20th.
August 20th.
So, no, wait. Officially be added to Lightning Lane Pass on September 11th.
But you can book them if you're eligible on the 20th.
You can book them on the 20th, but it won't be until your September trips. So,
yeah. So if you're going to be taking a trip in September, definitely look into that. We are going to take one more sponsor break before we come back and start to close out the show. We are going to hear from Lou at Sunken City Designs.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. You like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, WALL-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right. If you also like Walt's apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody. We appreciate you.
We do appreciate Lou. And
yes, we do.
Our next topic is about appreciation. Did you have something you wanted to add, Courtney?
No, I was going to go to the appreciations.
You were going to go to the appreciation. So we are talking about Universal Pass Member Appreciation Days, which we've talked about some of these offerings already on the show. Kevin's highlighted them for us while you were gone, but we can run through them again because we have the official dates. It's August 15th to September 30th. The complimentary magnet, Bride of
Yes, the bride. And she's like the cutie version of it. So like, I'm going to absolutely need this magnet. I even sent it to my friend Sarah, who's like obsessed with the bride. And she was like, yes, that's a need. And then you can also RSVP for a special lights on tour of the Fallout walkthrough, Horror Nights house. So you can, if you're scared like me, You might want to go through it with the lights on, and like the actors aren't in it, so you just get to appreciate the craftsmanship of the house instead
That was
of
actually
getting scared.
Amanda's so Amanda, her last episode that she was on with us, she suggested doing the walkthrough, and she said you can see where the exits are because there have to be exits so many feet. And she said, so like if you're having a panic attack, there's always a cast member at those exits. She's like, go do the walkthrough and memorize where those exits are. Know where you're going to be.
Right. Yeah, I didn't realize that they did those until like they started doing them, like because you can pay for them in Orlando. So and they'll take you through like all the houses. I think there's a 3 and a 6 house one, and it just takes you through the houses. It doesn't take you through the scare zones or anything because like you can walk through those during the day. But and I think this is only like the second year they've only like started doing RSVPs for it over here.
Yeah, so August 20th, you can officially start trying to RSVP for one of those walkthroughs.
And this is cool. So you get cool sips, cooler savings. So if you buy one of the like character sips, refillable sippers, you can wait, what does it say? It says you get one, you buy one, you get one for half off.
Oh, very cool.
And I don't think they have to be the same kind. I think it could be any of the participating ones.
Another eligible character sipper, yeah.
So you can get 2 different ones if you want. And then they also have the sweet and spicy in a souvenir cup soda. I believe Kevin did try this. It's not brand new. They've had it for a while. I think they had it since the pass holder takeover event that we all went to, and he said it was a little, well, it's spicy for a soda.
Yeah, it's hot honey cola, and that's at the French Street Bistro or Jurassic Cafe.
I don't think I would like that at all.
I would probably love
it. And then they do have the buy one power up band and get the second one for half the price. You also have buy one carnival game play, get the second one free. Do it while it's still there. I think it's in the Simpsons area, because who knows how much longer that's going to be there. So get it while you can. There's secret menu treats at Hollywood at the City Walk eateries that you can. Plus, you get 15% member discount at any of the participating restaurants, which is NBC Sports Grill, Vivo Italiano, Toothsome's, Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, Voodoo Donut, or Pink's Famous Hot Dogs. So,
and
you also get
there's so many more. Oh my goodness,
there's more. They've like all over. This is like new. This is buy 2 body care products, get 2 free at Nectar Life Soaps. This one is actually going in at Downtown Disney too.
Those look edible, and that's dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. And then they just put in like an 8-room escape room. Cool. So apparently past members get 20% off, and you
bookings of up to 8 people. Yeah,
8 people. So I don't know if you get that if you don't fill the room, but like if you have 8 people, you get 20% off for sure.
I think it says of up to 8, so I think anything below 8.
Oh, okay, got it. No, anything above 8, you don't get an extra 20% or anything like that. This one is buy one BT21 Universal City Walk Hollywood exclusive item. Get the second one 50% off.
So that's at Line Friends Square at the City Walk. It's that I don't even know exactly what
it's a K-pop. Yeah, it's a brand new.
My daughter would love it.
Yeah, it's a brand new store based on the K-pop band, I guess. We have a Jamba Juice deal. You buy a beverage, you'll get the second one half off of iced beverages. So not the smoothies, but the iced beverages. I guess that's new. Sensation.
It's only for electric ice, mango morphosis, and lemon berry twist ice drinks too.
Okay. Save 50% on a second pair of shades at Sensations at Universal City Walk. I've never seen this store in my life.
It looks like it's hidden by trees from this picture.
Yeah.
They couldn't even get a clear picture of it without trees blocking it. That's funny.
And then they do have special annual pass holder discounts on like 1-day ticket prices so that you can bring your family and friends with you. Apparently you can save $20 off of the express pass too, because the platinum one, we get it in our pass, but you can buy it for other people if you want. And then also, if you're interested in doing the VIP experience, you can save $100 on your ticket upgrade. So you can save $100 on the VIP experience. And then also, spooky season is even better when you're a pass holder. So you get
special ticket prices for Halloween.
You get special tickets on that, and if you are a platinum member, then you get a free ticket. So you just have to reserve a day that you're gonna go.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, no. And that's all the fun perks that Universal gives you.
Yeah, thanks Disney for comparing.
But it's a lot of like, hey, you have to buy one and you get one like either free or buy one 50% off. Still nice. That's some perks. I mean, Disney, we get 20% off merch. I'm good.
So what are we looking forward to? What do we have coming up? We've got some trips this weekend, right?
Yeah, so Kelly and I will be at the parks on Saturday because we are going for that magic key holder tote. So we have to be fast on the virtual queue.
Trigger finger ready.
Yeah. So we will be at the parks on Saturday, and then we will actually be at the parks on the 23rd as well, but I'm not sure for how long. Like, it's just kind of going to see the Halloween stuff because our main trip is September 5th through the 11th. So for Oogie Boogie.
And Sean had you download the app for the interview that he just did. So.
Yes. So I do have the Magic Mappers app.
You're going to try it out this trip and see how it goes?
I am. Yeah. And like, I've already kind of like started looking at it. Where did I put it? I put it away. But into which one? I don't know. I thought I put it with all my rest of my Disney ones. Oh, up here. Okay. Yeah. Magic Mapper app. And right now I have the Enchanted Hub. So, and they have all of the Halloween foods and drinks in one area. So if I click on that, I've already I think it was Boardwalk Pizza. No. I don't know. I kind of was like trying to like mark things, but I'm not sure if I did it right. I don't know.
Well, you just downloaded it today, so you have some time to learn.
Exactly.
And I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it the next time we record.
But also, if I already like linked my pass to it, like linked my email, so it brought my pass right up.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Look at everything in one handy dandy place.
Absolutely.
So, well, if you haven't listened to that episode that Sean has done with the Magic Mappers, check that out on our YouTube page. It is a Walt's Apartment Presents episode, so you can hear about it because maybe it's something you want to look into for your next Disney trip. Anything else you want to say before we close out, Courtney?
No.
I think we covered a lot. I'm happy with that too. So if you enjoyed this episode, please scroll down on your podcast player and give us a 5-star rating. If you have an extra minute to leave a written review or to share this episode or our channel with another theme park loving friend, that would be amazing. It only takes 2 seconds. It tells Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all of the other players that we're doing something magical here and that you want us to keep doing it. It helps us out tremendously. So if you are not subscribing, subscribe, join our absolutely free Discord, and make sure you check out our absolutely amazing sponsors and our Patreon page if you need any more details. Links to everything are in the show notes. And until next time, we'll see you in the parks.
Bye.
Switch on the sky and the stars glow for you. Go see the world 'cause it's all so brand new. Don't close your eyes 'cause your future's ready to shine. It's just a matter of time before we learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. Something's in the air, you can't deny. Put your hands up 'cause the night is young. Kick your heels up when you join the fun. And as the magic sets us all aglow, I gotta know, my friends, when can